And I've got my new EUREKA 400 series wet dry vacuum and floor mopping machine. I'm going to get my water tank ready. I am filling it with normal tap water. I took the rubber stopper off and here goes the water, and now I'm putting the soap in it. It came with this full bottle of EUREKA Clean and Refresh. They recommend 2 to 3 capfuls. There was 1, that's 2. And that's going to be good enough. And so just put in your clean water tank. It snaps right in. And now we're ready for the mess. My mess recipe today is tomato bisque soup, some salsa and chips, some boysenberry jam, and an egg. All right, here's our tomato bisque soup. Blech. And some very chunky salsa, and some jam. And Mr. Egg, it's gonna get cracked fresh because every member of the family always wants something different to eat. You can never call it. So on your kitchen floor, it can rain soup and salsa. But with the salsa comes the chips. But then the baby comes along and takes the jam and wants to make a pretty little finger painting. But so many recipes are good with an egg on top. Because can you relate? This is just how life goes in a very full household with kids and animals. And you better clean it up before the dog comes. Well, this EUREKA NEW400 has its work laid out. Foot goes on and vacuum goes forward. And with a full charge, the battery will run for 30 minutes, which is great for households that are busy and messy with a lot of hard surfaces. The EUREKA NEW400 series, clean that mess in 30 seconds flat. Look at my floor. It's fantastic. It is not sticky. It is not greasy. It got all of that. And just look at that entire kitchen floor of mine. The whole thing is clean. What a beautiful job my EUREKA 400 New has done. That's amazing. One thing I love about the EUREKA 400, when your vacuum gets the mess and you don't have to use your hands and get on your hands and knees for a mess like that. I can stand right here and watch my EUREKA NEW400 series get that mess. This wet dry vacuum with its floor cleaning capabilities for any kind of mess is a miracle in cleaning technology. You deserve some downtime to recharge your batteries. And my kitchen is really small, but it happens to have a little tiny nook that's just perfect for me storing my EUREKA NEW400 wet dry vac. In my downstairs part of my house, I have this family room, and this is where the kids hang out. They get to watch TV there too. Now my downstairs family room also has another kitchen. Now this kitchen is open to the kids at all times. They love that kitchen. That's their own little private kitchen for them to do whatever they want to do. There's a stove, there's a refrigerator there, and the flooring there is a linoleum that's supposed to look like hardwood floors. In my case, it looks close enough, especially for the kids zone. And on one side of the kitchen is the appliance area. That's where the microwave is. The kids always have little things like hot chocolate packets to make. They'll stick it in the microwave and they'll heat it up. Well, you know that's going to be a sugary, sticky mess if they spill it. Well, in this case, after I stirred it, I was the one that spilled it. It made a big puddle of chocolate milk mess. This is a very good example of when the EUREKA NEW400 wet dry vacuum and floor washer comes in handy. I keep one stored right against the wall next to the kitchen because that's what gets all the messes. Lots of liquid spill in kitchen. I just turn it on and in no time flat, it only took just a few seconds to clean up this really sticky wet mess. Check this out. It has a self-traction system that makes the movement really effortless while I'm cleaning. It's so easy because it's self-propelled. The brush head is really flexible and it has an advanced swivel steering system. So it simply goes around and gets that mess just with a flick of your wrist as you're aiming to get your mess. It's vacuuming and washing at the same time. It's sucking up all that chocolate mess while it's cleaning. That's pretty amazing. It knows that it's going to clean after it sucks up the mess. This is a linoleum floor that's supposed to look like wood, but the EUREKA NEW400 works on wood. It also works on tile too. Any type of hard floor surface. This is the cleaner. EUREKA has a dual tank system on this NEW400 wet dry vac mop. And what that means is it's going to keep your dirty water away from your clean water. As it sucks up that dirty water, it then puts down the clean water afterwards, ready to enjoy. Well, in this case, I don't think it all went into the cup. I think a lot of it poured on the floor. Well, I wanted to give my EUREKA NEW400 a workout. Look how fast it's getting this big mess. It's really quite amazing how it picks up all that dark coffee as it sucks it up, and right after it sucks it up, it's laying down that clean water to finish the job. I think it's kind of fascinating how that brush roller in the front is scrubbing as it's sucking up all the coffee. I do not need to be wiping this up with a towel and staining a towel as I'm picking up this coffee. I don't have to touch that mess at all. My hands are free just to push the machine around. Well, it's self-propelled. I don't even have to push it. It's going on its own. The roller's texture is picking up the mess and scrubbing the floor at the same time. Now I wanted to get some really good shots of it getting the coffee. It actually would have gone much faster if I had let it go at its own speed. And EUREKA has thought of a noise reduction design so it's not loud. It's not going to disturb people in your household while you're cleaning. It has a very low decibel noise level. It's at 80 decibels. Look at that straight line as it went through the coffee. It's not spewing out any air, any circulation that's going to make that mess bigger. Wherever it goes over is exactly what it's going to clean up. And you can see as it's passing through, there is no coffee left. There is no staining of the floors. Wow, look at the floor. It's completely clean. And look how great it looks in this room. And look at the little cubby down there. That is the cubby that contains all the accessories. The blue thing is an extra filter in case you need that, but I like that you have a little storage container right there. And the EUREKA NEW400, it's 8.7 pounds. It's lightweight, so you can take it to any room you want. And when I've done a messy mess, then I also just use the self-clean function. And I'm going to show you that close up. And what's happening is it's taking the water from the tank and it's cleaning the roller. And that was one big mess, and it's now full. It's on the max line. You can see all that stuff inside there. And with such a big mess, it filled up with the mess and the cleaning water when it did its self-clean, and now it's on max. I need to empty the dirty tank next. So just press on the green and pull it out. And the proof is in the pudding, and the soup, and the salsa, and the egg, and the jam, and the shell. Clean up on aisle 9. Well, in this case, aisle 400, the new EUREKA 400. It's as easy as this to clean it up. And every so often, you're going to clean the filter too. It's so easy. I'm just running water underneath it. And the dirty tank is just going to fit right back in. Now let's check the roller. Look how clean that is from the self-cleaning cycle. This roller has seen it all, from the chocolate milk to the coffee to the tomato soup and the salsa. Every so often it's a good idea to clean the roller with a little happy brush they give you. The self-clean cycle just about cleans it all. There's hardly any different color coming out of here. What a great job the self-cleaning cycle has done. And put in the left side in first. And twist this so it goes right back down. The plastic on each side fits into the groove and snaps right back in. When you order EUREKA wet dry cordless vacuum and floor washer, it arrives right to your door. On the front of the box are all the features. It reminds you why you got it in the first place. I like the review of those features on the box. I open the box from the top down. There you can see the cleaner bottle on the left, the owner's guide, and the quick guide, that's the black paper, and on the right, the charging unit. I took off the cardboard tray on the top to show you inside the box of how the vacuum comes packed. That's the main machine, and we can see the brush down below it. I laid everything out on the floor that I got in the box. It's packaged well in plastic too, so it's not going to get scratched. I laid it again on the counter in the plastic, and then I unwrapped it. And this is what the vacuum looks like, laid down on my counter. I want to give you some detailed shots. And here's the handle. Now the handle you're going to have to attach. There's the base, there's the accessory holder, and here I have the charger on the left, the scrubbing brush right in the center, the owner's guide booklet, and below that is the quick start directions, There's the cleaner up to the upper right and an extra filter. They give you one of those. That blue sponge. I'm just going to flip through the owner's guide so you can see all the information. It's clearly written in English. Here's the charger. I peeled off the plastic. And here's the AC power cable. You can see the knob that's blue inside, and that's just going to go right into your vacuum to connect it to the power. And on the brush, you can pull out a blade, and the blade is to get any hairs that might get trapped and wrapped around the roller. That's just going to quickly cut them off the roller. And here's the filter sponge. Here's me opening the unit to show you the roller brand new. This is how it comes to you. I take it out, I pulled out the left side, that's what it looks like, and here's me scraping it with that blade. Here I am taking out the dirty water tank, and you can see the filter right on top there. And this is how it fits in. The part goes in the hole on the bottom, there it is. And here's all angles of the dirty water tank so you can see the quality and all the details. Eureka's vacuum products are all so high quality. Here's a water tank disassembled. This is a top that you pull off. Here's a close-up of the buttons. Self-cleaning, on and off power, and the low and high. Here I am taking my wet dry vacuum off of its base. Nothing complicated about the base. Very sleek design. Goes back on easily, fits right in there, small footprint. I actually had a whole lot of fun making this really big mess all over my kitchen floor. Because messes like this have really happened in my life. Cooking is messy. And splatters just happen. And with the Eureka New400 wet dry vacuum and floor washer, my kitchen floor was clean as a whistle. Click the link below to get your Eureka New400 wet dry vacuum and floor washing machine. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is for a really clean floor, no matter what the mess recipe was. See you next time. If you like this video, here's some more on some really messy recipes in case they get dropped on the floor, but they're really good right over here.